Hello, welcome. So this video was originally supposed to be something, and then it was supposed to be something else, and now we're back. So I recorded a whole talking clip, but I don't think it's actually gonna be in this video because the day 1 of August vlog ended up being longer than I intended for a daily vlog. So I don't want these to be hour-long extravaganzas, and I am already over half an hour for day 1 of August. So this will probably be its own video. Hello, we're introing it. So since I got this camera, I have been trying to vlog with it. I really enjoy vlogging. I really enjoy recording everything and making little videos out of it. But once I started doing all the VTuber stuff, I kind of got weird about posting my face on this channel, even though I started with posting my face on this channel. So last year I did Vlogtober, and I did record for the entire month, but I then fell behind on the footage uploading and editing stuff and never uploaded the rest of it. And then October came and went, and now we're closer to October 2026 than we are 2025, and I gave up on those vlogs, so we're trying again in August. The titular vlogust, which is kind of like an old school YouTube thing, but I feel like it's not really done as much anymore. It's kind of fallen by the wayside. But I find whimsy in old school YouTube, so that is what we're doing. The goal is gonna be to keep it up for the entirety of the month. We'll see. I am a couple days behind because originally I wasn't gonna end up doing it, but I had started another vlogging series on the channel that I had started up a couple times and just never got to editing because I didn't like it, and now I'm forcing myself to do it because I find joy in this, and so we're gonna force ourselves to do things. Sometimes we have to force ourselves to do hard things for joy, and that's okay. So this is actually from day 1 of August. It's probably just gonna be Saturday. I might tack on Sunday, but Sunday is also its own video. I don't know how much footage I have from the other days, because originally this was gonna be the first 6 days of the month, and I don't want it to be a whole month long, not month long, but a whole hour-long video. I want these to be shorter, so it is what it is. We'll see what this video ends up being, but yeah, I'm gonna get to my actual footage now. Enjoy. I'm realizing my battery is going to die. I forgot to charge you again, but we'll see how long we last. It is Saturday morning. I am getting ready to go out for lunch. I'm running behind because I couldn't find any of my clothes. However, I didn't realize my book club was tomorrow. So I was 100-ish pages into A Court, Flames, Mist and Fury, acomaf, Mist and Fury. Flames would have also worked. Anyways, I am now on chapter 57, and I have 70 pages left of the book. My eye is also watering, which is not great. So that's fun. This eye is watering a lot, and it's really annoying. Anyways, I yesterday said, I think the dude who gave me the ick, I have warmed up to, which some of my favorite books have done that. Romance books have done that, whereas this dude gives me the ick. Never mind, he's the main love interest and I love him now. So yesterday I was he gave me the ick, but I got over it. I see why he did what he did. I no longer have the ick, and I would like him to be the main guy. However, I don't think that's gonna happen. Spoiler alert, it did, and that is the end game for the whole entire series, and I am hooked. I'm keeping book 1 at a 4 because book 1 is technically a prologue. It doesn't get juicy until book 2. So book 1 is staying at a 4. Book 2 is getting a 5 unless the worst happens. Even the part that I was scared they were gonna do the trope I hate in book 1, it's explained what actually happened in book 2, and it's oh, that's good. That's good. So I'm obsessed. Unfortunately, I am obsessed with the romantasy sloth, which is good because I'm going to book club tomorrow and I can just talk about it as long as I want. And today I am going out to lunch. I'm going to buy the Pikachu crystal that I talked about last weekend. And then I am going to come home, chill for a little bit, maybe finish my book. I'm gonna bring my book with me as well. And then we do party tonight. I also still need to fix my nails. They've come off. The lighting in here again, once again, is not good. Going to edit this and post is going to be a pain in the butt, but hopefully the lighting is better for you than it is for me. Maybe I'll do a little cut. This is what the lighting looks like before I fixed it, and now this is what it looks like after I fixed it. You're welcome. I'm just gonna do basic, nothing burger makeup to go out right now. And then I'm gonna put on some more nighttime makeup before I go out later. So I just need to touch up my hair really. And then I have to go out and get gas because I'm running low, and if I don't get gas before I go out to lunch, I'll run out on the way there. I say that, but I'm probably fine. I'm really bad at gauging how much, because my old car, it had like levels. So it was like percentages. So it was like 100%, 90%. So once I got around like 30%, I was like, okay, I need to fill this thing up. Once it hit like 20 and God forbid 10, it was, you need to get gas now, bestie. This car is normal. My Jeep is normal. It has a normal tank. And so I'm like guesstimating percentages. I know when it hits half a tank, but I haven't really like mastered when the light for like you need gas now, bestie comes on. And then how long I have for you need gas now, bestie, until it like I run out of gas entirely. So I'm still gauging these like numbers for things. And I have no idea when I need to get gas. So I'm gonna get gas on the way to lunch because the gas station that I like to go to is on the way. So it's actually on the way to everything I'm going to today because I'm going in the same direction 2 different times, but I have to go home in between to feed my dog and pick up the cupcakes I'm bringing. I got little baby gluten-free cupcakes because whenever I go to these things, I always make jokes about how I'm supposed to be eating gluten-free, but bread is too good. And everyone's like, oh yeah, you're right. I should probably do that too. Kind of like in a, in like that way where it's like, I have a dietary restriction I should be following and everyone else is like, well, it would be good for me health-wise if I did the same thing. To be fair, I treat my dietary restriction as a choice. But every time I always bake gluten-free treats and I didn't have time to bake. I have no idea where half my stuff is. So we didn't do that. I just bought little gluten-free cupcakes. And then when I got my grocery order earlier this week, they're like, surprise, no gluten-free cupcakes. And then I got it and the cupcakes were in it. So fine. I also just remembered the other tragedy with my grocery order from earlier this week was the chicken. I kind of want Chinese food tonight. We might do that. I think my hair is fixed up. I just need to do the bangs and stuff. Really unfortunate. I do need to get new glasses because unfortunately these do look like the Meta Stalker glasses. So I do need to get new glasses, which sucks because I've had these for years. And even before this pair, I had a pair very similar to this throughout like most of, if not all of middle school. And then in high school, I exclusively wore contacts and regretted that heavily. But like these have been my signature glasses for years since I was a child. And then Meta took that from me. This is what they're taking from you. Anyways, I need to get new glasses. That's an aside. I am gonna finish getting ready, put my nails back on, charge this camera, so I'm not gonna bring you with me in the camera, but I will have my phone for B-roll, but I usually don't get too much B-roll when I go out for these things. So I'm gonna charge the camera battery though, so when I come back later, we can end the vlog and do like, here's all the knickknacks I bought today, sort of deal. And also, so many of my books, my nonfiction books that I thrifted on the internet, so many of them have been shipped and they're all in separate packages. So I was concerned about the mailman having to carry like 20 books in a package at a time. No, they're like mostly, there's like maybe 2 books in one package most. So it's gonna be annoying because they're gonna have to keep bringing these packages to my front door, but they're separated, so it won't be that bad. Anyways, I'm gonna finish getting ready because I am already running behind. I am home. There is still moving mess behind me and a dog. Toto says hi. I have an extra little gluten-free cake. It is raspberry lemon. The one I had last week. I got both the chocolate banana bread one and the strawberry raspberry lemon one that I got last week. But I also got the chocolate one. I ate the chocolate one there and then I brought the raspberry one home because they're really good and they're gluten-free. So I just bought them. I also might have thought I was being stood up. I wasn't, but I might have thought I was. So I got a second little cake as a pity prize for myself, and then my friends showed up, so didn't really need the pity prize. But what else did we get? Because we bought things. I got my Pikachu. I also had another little, like, pretty little sachet. And my hair's a mess because it started raining. But got another pretty sachet. I love these so much, but I got my rose quartz Pikachu with the wonky ass ear. And that's okay, because the other one was $58 that was bigger than this. And I am okay with my small little crystals that I can hold in my hands. This one, which is funny I say that because I'm actually buying a big statue thing later that I've had my eye on for like 3-4 months now. But I didn't want to move because it's very like fragile. So if you hear noises, that's Toto. But I didn't want to move with it. It's very fragile. So I'm gonna finally buy it tonight that I have moved. And fingers crossed it doesn't break my car. But we got Rose Quartz Pikachu, that I've been thinking about for the last week. Thank you. This is going to go in my bedroom once my bedroom's done. Until then, I'll probably just put it on my desk. But I've been thinking about this rose quartz Pikachu because I have like little lists of crystals I want in each room that kind of like fit the vibe of the room, and rose quartz is going in the bedroom. So I have also, I think I said I've been looking for crystals in fun shapes for every room so that I don't just like buy a bunch of like random crystals. Because like if I wanted to buy a bunch of random crystals, that's like easy. I can go up the street. But I'm on the lookout for fun shaped crystals. And this was obviously fun shaped. It's Pikachu shaped. It does have a wonky ear. This one, this ear here, if it focused, this ear is not shaped correctly. But you know what? I don't care. It's cute regardless. It has the essence and vibe of Pikachu. You look at this and you're like, that's a Pikachu. And that was the goal. So yes, Toto may or may not be eating a spider off the floor. I've started calling Toto Spiders George, like the Tumblr post, because he keeps eating spiders off the floor. So I started calling him Spiders George. That's beside the point. I now have a couple hours to chill. I did get a couple of pages of my book read, and it was actually really nice because this woman, these two women sat down next to our table while my friends were getting their drinks. And she's like, do you like that book? Like, I keep seeing it. Do you like it? I was like, I actually really like this one. Yes. And then I had polarizing conversations about this specific book with everyone I was having lunch with. What the consensus I have come to is that one, it is kind of whack that the first book should be book 0. It is just a prologue. I was correct in this assumption. This was not a hot take apparently. So that was nice. Book club tomorrow will be fun that I can talk about that now and no, I'm not alone. And then 2, I was under the impression that after book 2, every single book is just going to continue to go downhill for me. I have been told that if I like book 2, I will still like book 3, but after that, thin ice. So I kind of assumed that, but I feel like I feel like Agatari is going to become my like House of the Dragon or something like that, where it's like the beginning seasons were good and then every season after that just went downhill. I feel like that's going to be what Agatara is for me, and I'm okay with that. I am. I'm okay with crumbs of my main ship. That's fine. I'll deal with that. We'll deal with that when we come to it. I do think next month I have to read book 3 and 4 because either 3 or 4 is the novella, which I'm very excited for the novella because it's based around Christmas time and I think that's gonna be very cute. But yes, I am gonna finish my book. I am on page, where are we? I know it's somewhere in chapter 58. Maybe not. It's definitely, it's in chapter 58. I'm on page 562 and I need to get to 626. So I should be able to finish this by the end of the night. I have a couple hours now to chill. And so I'm gonna do exactly that. I'm gonna sit on that couch with my dog and try to finish acomaf so that I can go to book club tomorrow. I also need to RSVP for book club. Didn't do that yet because I didn't know if I would have it done. So I need to do that and then I can read my book. We are once again back in the bathroom for the second time today. Hold on. Hold on, friend is asking for the RSVP email stuff. Oh, nope, somebody else got it. Okay! We were once again back in the bathroom for the second time today because I am going to I need to get ready for tonight. And I need to talk about acomaf. I finished it. I gave it 5 stars. Nobody's surprised. Except maybe me, because I wasn't expecting to like this series. Like I've explained, I like started the first one a million times because I was gonna like clown on it. And I just couldn't, it wasn't clownable, like quite frankly. I know people clown on Court of Thorns and Roses series, but honestly, like I think it's like box standard romantasy. So I don't really think there's any, like there's other romantasy that I'm like, yeah, that's clownable. Anyways, I finished acomaf, 5 stars. Definitely had like multiple twists and turns, and I am the worst where I either see a twist / turn coming from the beginning of the book or I never see it coming until it happens. So, but it wasn't like I didn't see it coming and it was like entirely out of left field. Parts of it were. Honestly, if we picked it apart, I probably could pick it apart. But I really liked it. I do think this is gonna be my highest rated one in the entire series. The novella might come close, but I always want more from novellas, so I probably won't give it 5 stars. It was good though. It was very good. I liked it a lot. And like I want to talk about this and try to do it as spoiler free as I can, because I know I've said that book 1 felt like a prologue. I wasn't going insane. Somebody I was talking to today agreed with me about that. That, yeah, book 1 is like a prologue. It should be book 0. However, based on like the direction at the end of book 2 that the story is going in, I see why they did what they did. The author, Ms. Moss, I see why she did this. And it makes total sense in my brain now. I do think book 1 is entirely necessary, but it's like a payoff thing. It's like a slow burn. Because you get so attached to this character. This might be kind of spoilery, but it's whatever. You get so attached to this one character in book 1, and then you find out, oh, they're the bad guy. But also they're the reason, like you can see why they became the bad guy. They kind of just went insane because they were traumatized. It was the trauma. So it's like, it's such an interesting character study. But also, if you're looking for good drama romantasy slop, this is it. This is it. And I always say, you need a good balance. Like, I can read like 7 classics in a row, but then I gotta go for a romantasy slop break. Sometimes you just need a good old romantasy slop break. Especially when it's one that's like very easy to read and keep up with. You can put it on like 3 times speed on audio, it's nothing. You just need some good fun. Like reading, well, at this point in time, as long as you're reading, you're doing great, because a lot of people don't read, no books, no more. So that's my thing. If you are reading, even if it's fan fiction, you're still reading, and that's fine by me. Read a fan fiction if you gotta. There's some really well-written fan fiction out there. Why do you think fanfics keep getting traditionally published? It's because there's some really well-written ones. There's also some stinkers that are also getting traditionally published, but that's beside the point. One person's stinker of a traditionally published fanfic is another person's treasure, because sometimes you just need a good old slop break. As long as it's not an AI slop break, like Fruit Love Island? Don't be that guy. We want ethical slop in this household. Anyways, you need whimsy. Like, you can read, like, all the, like, nonfiction. And I read a lot of nonfiction. I read a lot of classics. But you need, like, a break and something whimsical and fun and, honestly, soap opera-y in the middle to make it all work. You need the fun books in with the, like, classic lit and the nonfiction. You need to have some fun. And that, you know what? That's what ACOTAR is. It's just fun. Because that's the other thing. I love angst. So, like, I love a melodramatic, angsty thing. And that, ACOTAR is that. So, I'm okay with that. I feel like that's kind of how I feel about Fourth Wing, too. Like, is it the pinnacle of literature? No. But, like, it's good brain turn-off fun. It's written very easily. It's a good, like, starting point for if you, like, aren't really into reading. Like, I see why it is as popular as it is, because it's, like, a really good base starting point for a lot of people. I do think I've also been convinced to retry, is it Throne of Glass? Sarah J. Maas's other series. I started Throne of Glass. Again, it was one of those things that I started reading like 4 or 5 times and just could not get behind. Even more so than ACOTAR. I just did not like Throne of Glass for some reason. So I might try to slog through it, because I've heard that I would like that series if I like the current state. If I like book 2, I would also like Throne of Glass. So I should probably read that. I'm gonna try to stop by Target because I can't go into my local indie bookstore because I've been banned. That's a whole thing. I've not been realistically banned, but I did used to work there, and it's awkward. So I've metaphorically been banned. So I do need to unfortunately go into a Target, because it would be faster in this day and age. It's faster to go into a physical store next day and get your books a lot of the time, especially if it's like the mass market books, than it is to order on Amazon. Which I don't like doing that either. And I've tried to look for ACOTAR series on thrift books, but it's like the same price as if you're to buy it new. Like, they don't have used copies really on thrift books. And if they do, they're not really any cheaper than the like new shelf price for some reason. I don't know, maybe I'll try to get Throne of Glass on there, but I am gonna see if I can't pick up the next 2 ACOTAR books and then also Throne of Glass tomorrow. I hope that Target has Throne of Glass. I would assume they do. I feel like Throne of Glass isn't as popular, though, as ACOTAR. So I don't know, we'll see. That'll be my next foray into romantasy slop. What time is it? Well, I have time. I'm leaving an hour before so I can get there early and chill, but not like too early, because I'm like away now and it's Saturday night, so I don't know. I don't know how long it's gonna take to get there, if people are gonna be acting a fool on the roads. It's Austin, anything's possible. It's always possible for people to be acting a fool on the roads. I did not get lost on my way home today, though. I should probably point that out. I did, however, get splashed with matcha at lunch. Let me explain. I forgot to explain this earlier, but we have some more time to like chat now. So basically, Well, I was trying to get my straw into my drink, but like the little top part wouldn't flip open. And they overfilled my matcha. And the matcha was on top and the strawberry lemonade was on the bottom because I got a matcha strawberry lemonade. Top tier, by the way. If you can get this at your local cafes, do it. But I got my little matcha strawberry lemonade and matcha was this thick layer on top. It wasn't really mixed well. And so I'm trying to get the little lid open so I can put a straw in there because I drink everything with a straw, and splatters as soon as I open it, like little fireworks everywhere. And so it gets all over my jeans. So luckily it was very dark matcha, very good, but very dark. And so it gets all over my light wash jeans. I'm panicking, hoping nobody notices. Luckily I was sat down for most of the time, and by the time that I stood up to go to the little crystal shop with my friend, it had dried light green, so it wasn't as obvious. So that's good. But I had to change my pants when I got home because I had green speckles all over my pants. Luckily, I had another pair of light wash jeans clean, so I just changed into those, but it was a lot. I like couldn't win today. Things kept going wrong, and I'm just like, knock on wood that nothing goes wrong tonight. Because I have never driven in the dark to the new house. I've like only driven in the light. And not only is it gonna be dark when I have to come home, but it also might be raining. So like, we got a double whammy. I'm just like, fingers crossed, man, fingers crossed. Yeah, apart from that, I RSVP'd for book club. We're going tomorrow. And like I said, I am picking up 2 to 3 books on the way there. A lot of books in this video, which honestly wasn't done purposely because I forgot book club. I forgot book club was this weekend, which I literally have tickets to 2 days of Ghibli Fest next weekend. So I don't know what, like I had other plans. Why didn't I realize? I have plans next weekend. I thought book club was next weekend. It's not book club, it's Ghibli Fest. So like, spoiler alert for some upcoming videos. So those might be up already, I don't know. Sneak peek or shilling for content that is already on the channel. Anyways, I'm gonna go put on my shoes and get my cupcakes together and probably possibly leave a little bit early. I don't wanna get there too early because technically the thing doesn't start until 7. So like I probably shouldn't leave too early. That's why I got the vlogging camera out. I wasn't gonna vlog in between. And yeah, here we are, because I had extra time. Also, if you noticed one of the matcha splatters on my face earlier, there was one like right under here, like my eyebrow. No, you didn't. You didn't notice it. Do I want to put on more makeup? No. We're going to this thing tonight with bare minimum of makeup because I can't be bothered. Especially if it starts raining, I can't be bothered, quite frankly. I'll put on some lip gloss, but my lip gloss is a keychain on my bag, so put on some lip gloss. I'll probably forget. It's fine. Are you too high up? You're too high up. Don't pay attention to the blinds. Also, down 2 more nails. Just got home. It is 10:08. I knew I'd be out that late. The goods have been acquired. So, first of all, I did steal leftover flowers for making little herb bundles, and the baby's breath is already dying. That's what happens when you shove it in your car. So, this was my sad little bundle. Nobody look at it. It has too much yarn. I don't want criticism in the comments. Apologies, Toto started drinking his water and he does have to lose his water drinking privileges after a certain time, or he will go to the bathroom on the floor. Okay, we're gonna have a redemption arc from the beginning of this video where I dropped and broke a candle because I would like to show you the goods that I have been eyeing for like, since May? Was it April or May? Let's say April. Oh, May. It's August 1st, so yeah, like April, May to August, that's like 3 months. I've been eyeing this for 3 months, but it's a fragile piece and I did not want to break it while moving. Somehow, nobody bought it. All right, friends, here she is. We have the pieces. My hair is also a mess. It's fine. A rose petal, broken that. It's not rose petals. Toto's like watching me on the couch, by the way. He's just kind of sitting there. Okay. I was told that I could just rip the tissue paper off, but I'm being extremely careful because this was like 70 bucks. It was a little bit more expensive than I thought it was going to be, but I'm also not surprised. It was less than $75, and I feel like that's a steal enough. It did survive. It did survive. Beautiful. Hold on. We are putting it back together because one piece did have to be moved separately. Hold on. There was like this is the one piece that had to be moved separately. I'm just gonna show you guys. And I thought that like this here was like a crack, and I started choking immediately. All right. Okay. I must show off this gorgeous piece. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. I've been eyeing this for 3 months. I don't know where she's gonna go. but I love her. It is fluorite. All the crystals that I keep being drawn to are fluorite, so I should probably look up what that means. But yeah, I ended up getting a migraine mid-celebration, and I had to take a purse Advil. I had to take a purse Advil, and then I still felt kind of sickish, so I ate a bunch of mac and cheese and was good to go. I had a purse Advil. Oh, I also pre-gamed with matcha, hoping that would help with the headache. It did not. And also whenever I go to a social thing, I call it pre-gaming the social interaction. I have to pre-game every social function with caffeine, just so you know. So if you ever see me out and about at like an event and I have a coffee or something in my hand, just know I'm pre-gaming. I don't drink, but I do pre-game with caffeine. So I pre-gamed, caffeine, matcha did not help, and so I ended up taking the purse Advil halfway through, and eventually that did kick in. So I took the purse Advil and immediately ate like a whole bowl of macaroni and cheese, and it was good. I think that's it for the vlog though. Unfortunately, the book club shenanigans are tomorrow. So unfortunately, if you are curious about how book club goes, you'll have to tune in tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna make morning yoga, which sucks then because I'm gonna have to make up for both of my weekend yoga sessions on Monday and Tuesday, and I really don't want to do that. I might try to stack 2 hours on Monday. I wonder if I can do that. Because Tuesday I don't think I can make work, and then I'd be all the way into Wednesday. I'm gonna try to figure that out because I fear that it is 10 o'clock and I am still caffeinated from the pre-gaming. So I am going to need to do something about that, which might include staying up till 3 a.m. And book club is at 2 tomorrow, so I'll have to figure that one out. This is so cute and pretty. Look at her, we have to be careful. Look at her. Oh, and it's like, I didn't know it was like see-through-y. That's so cute. I don't know where it's gonna go, because also I thought it was like amethyst and whatnot, but it's fluorite. I don't have a problem with fluorite. I should probably just, like I said, look up what that means. That's it. I'm gonna find a place for this moment here. I think I might put it on my kitchen counter over there because I feel like it'll be safe there. I'm not sure, but I am like wired. It's not even like I'm exhausted, but I'm also like wired from the caffeine and the social interaction. So I need to go deal with that. Not sure how I'm gonna deal with that because ideally I would pick up the next ACOTAR book, but I don't have that. I don't have it digital yet either. I haven't resorted to that. So I do need to still read. I do still need to do my Elmalos reread. Maybe I do that tonight. It's like a couple pages, so it's not that big of a deal. But first I'm gonna go find my vase that is hopefully somewhere in this house and not in my car still, so I can put the flowers in something. Or if I can't find my vase, I'm immediately just gonna dry them out in my little dehydrator. So I'm gonna do one of those two things, not really sure. Okay, I'm slightly shifted over. We're going to ignore that. I am not redoing the outro for this video, but I am cutting in because I was getting ready for bed. And Toto, for whatever reason, kept going into his kennel that's like not even fully put up. That is the one that goes in the bedroom. And I couldn't really figure out why. Because like he'll go in there and he's been going in there like for the last week. Just like he'll chill in there. And I'm like, why do you, come on Toto. But I have never looked in it. I need you all to know, what are you doing Toto? I think he's eating another spider off the floor. I need you all to know that one of the things we started this vlog with, the disappearance of my original opalite. This opalite was in Toto's kennel. I think he found it and had been trying to get me to notice that he found it all week. And I just need to go to bed now. I needed to include that here because one, I might forget by morning, and two, I'm like flabbergasted and also kind of mad that I bought the new one because like what the heck? I return you to your regularly scheduled outro, but like what the heck?